Got another review for you. This is a desktop I'm currently upgrading for my kids. It's an HP Pavilion desktop. HP Pavilion a1467c to be precise. I'll be doing some following up videos on the upgrades that we're doing to it, but this is basically what you more likely call a mid-tower case by most standards nowadays. Just a quick overview. It had this when it was new, was considered a Media Center PC. It came with a Windows XP Media Center edition. Currently, it's got XP Pro on it, and that's what I'm going to leave on it because it's just a kid's PC, and it's older, so I don't want to tax it out with 7 if I don't need to. It's got 2 DVDs on it, one straight DVD-ROM, and a LightScribe DVD burner writer. It's got these nice little flip-down doors, so you have uniform appearance for a desktop, for a living room or whatever. And as you can see, of course, in there is your drives. 2 of them, you push these little side buttons over here, and they open. I don't have it plugged in right now, of course. It also comes with a multi-card reader, Smart Media XD, Compact Flash 1 and 2, SD, MMC, memory stick, and a memory stick Pro. It also has a front USB 2.0 port on this. I've looked. This is, of course, internally routed to a onboard USB connector header inside, and you got this little slide down drawer here. You also have front panel audio, FireWire, and 2 additional USB ports here. Power buttons down here on the bottom. This is, as you can probably tell by the labels that are still on it after all these years, it's an Athlon 64X2 4200 Plus. That's a socket 939 chipset on an MSI motherboard. I've got the exact number, but you can't get the motherboard that's in this case from anywhere but HP. It wasn't sold independently, but it says it came with 1.5 gigs of memory. Currently this machine has 2 gigs of memory, and it does have a 250 gig serial ATA hard drive. And that's about it for the front of it. As you can see on the side here, it does have some air ventilation holes. There's not a lot of cooling in this. And around back, excuse me, you've got power supply, 80 mil exhaust fan, what appears to be about a 90, maybe even a 92 exhaust fan, and 4 ports, 4 expansion bays down here. It did come with at the time, I'm sure was a very high-end Wi-Fi card. It's an SRX 400, and it's got a nice antenna here. I have hooked this up, installed the drivers for it, and I can pick up Wi-Fi from at least 3 to 4 houses down, get decent signals, and if they weren't password protected, easily could get on and surf on their Wi-Fi. So, very good antenna here. So, a nice little bonus I got with this machine, which was free, by the way. A friend of mine was taking it to give it away, or give it to, I forget where exactly, but anyway. He was getting rid of it, and I just asked him could I have it before he just dumped it, and so it works fine. Boots right up, and anyway, go ahead and open it up here. Oh, I forgot also, considering this was made, I think, in 06, this is more or less a standard I/O shield out the back. You've got your keyboard and mouse PS2 header, an actual parallel port. VGA out. This has a onboard Radeon X200, 4 USB ports, FireWire out the back. Oh, excuse me, sorry. 4 USB ports, FireWire out the back, 10100 Ethernet, AC97 support on the sound, input output, and it does also have digital audio out. Okay, sorry about that. And I'm going to go ahead and take the side screw off here. Let me back up here to get you a better overview. Sorry about that. My tripod went missing for a little bit. kids will do that. Anyway, anyways, you can see, like I said, you've got 3 air vent holes, and I'm considering putting a side-mounted fan on this, but not right now. I just need to get it working because my kid's other PC is tired, to say the least. It's an old P4, and this will definitely be better. Pretty much not a lot of space in here, but more than I actually expected, to be honest. This is the default power supply up here. It comes with an High Pro. Not really sure who makes those, but anyway, it's a 300 watt power supply, so it does what it's needed. And no, it didn't come with the video card that's in here. This is what I'm putting in here. But you've got your Athlon X4200 64X4200 cooler, standard. Looks like standard heatsink, although I don't think it would have been a Cooler Master, so that's kind of surprising. So this may be a small aftermarket heatsink, which would be nice because it'll be quieter. So your 2 DVD drives, hard drive. There's space in here for at least 1 more hard drive, but mainly these bays are taken up by your cables for those expansion ports that we already looked at, the front panel headers and the card reader. It does have what should be considered a toolless design. These little tabs pull out and you can slide everything in and out. I'm not going to do that because one of them actually broke, just me trying to pull it out. So it's old. I don't want to abuse it. But anyway, it's just an MSI board. It's got 2 front panel, excuse me, 2 fan headers, 4-pin power is needed, and PCI Express 1.0 slot, and then 3 PCI slots. Now this card I've got in here, this is the upgrade. I haven't even booted it with it yet, and I'm going to be changing out the power supply. But went to Goodwill because anyone that lives in the Austin area knows there's a very good used computer shop over in Goodwill here, and for $30 picked up this nice card, and I'm going to do an overview of it later. I mainly just is putting in here to show it fit, and surprisingly well, actually. This is a EVGA 7900 GTX 512 megabyte video card. So it'll do anything this little computer can handle and more. I know it's not top of the line, brand new, or anything like that. You know, it's definitely a few generations outdated, but it should still be able to handle anything the kids want to throw at it. It's, you know, unless there's something, if we need DirectX 11, we will just have to get another card, but for DirectX 9, this is going to be an excellent card. It does have a single 6-pin power out over here, and there's plenty of space here. I don't know if you can see very well, but plenty of space over here, and since I only got the 1 exhaust fan and then the fan off the power supply, I'm going to put a 120 fan here. I've got a Cooler Master Sickle Flow 120 here, and I already tested it a little bit, but I'll show I'll put the unboxing video up a little later too, and that should be about it. Not obviously this isn't a high-end machine or anything, but should be plenty for the kids to play their games, just Minecraft, Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars, and mainly just something that we can all use to watch Netflix on, and anything DVDs, and it should easily handle all that. Anyway, hope you liked it, and when it's all complete, I will post either an addition to this video, tag it on the end, or put a little separate video up. Just giving you an idea of the complete system here. Anyway, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed.